Imagine a time before ubiquitous internet, a nascent digital landscape of sputtering dial-up modems and pixelated screens. It was the early 1990s, a wild west of information where few dared to tread, but those who did felt like intrepid explorers. This era, alien to our always connected reality, fostered unique cultural norms and curiosities, laying the groundwork for digital phenomena we barely comprehend today. Accessing the internet back then was a deliberate, often noisy affair, marked by the screeching handshake of a modem. For most, the online world was a text-heavy, slow-paced frontier, a collection of bulletin boards, Usenet groups, and rudimentary websites. There was a palpable sense of novelty and discovery with every click, a feeling of venturing into truly uncharted territory. Email in particular felt like pure magic, instantaneous communication across vast distances, connecting individuals without the need for physical mail or costly long-distance calls. It was a revolutionary tool, quickly becoming the primary conduit for personal messages, academic discussions, and the budding commerce of the digital age. Its very existence was a marvel. Yet this anonymity and boundless potential also created a fertile ground for the unusual, the unexplained, and the genuinely bizarre. With little established protocol or widespread understanding of digital security, almost anything could land in your inbox. Users were largely unequipped to distinguish truth from fiction or harmless curiosity from malicious intent. This combination of wonder and vulnerability set the stage for peculiar digital events. It was in this environment that a certain type of mysterious email began to circulate, an enigmatic digital missive that in its own strange way started a new chapter in online law. Its journey reflects an era when the boundaries of digital reality were still being drawn. From the digital ether emerged a new kind of message, distinct from the nascent spam or chain letters that would later plague inboxes. This was the mysterious email, a cryptic, often senderless message that defied easy classification. It wasn't trying to sell you something, nor was it a blatant scam. It simply existed, demanding attention with its perplexing content. These emails often arrived without a clear subject line, or perhaps one so vague it piqued immediate interest, like urgent or look at this. Inside, the message itself might be a jumble of seemingly random characters, obscure symbols, or a short, unsettling phrase that suggested a deeper, hidden meaning. Sometimes, a bizarre attachment, a low-resolution image, or an unplayable audio file accompanied it. The propagation of these enigmatic emails was organic and, in its own way, viral for the time. Recipients, baffled and intrigued, would forward them to friends, post about them on early forums, or discuss them in chat rooms. The sheer oddity of the content spurred a collective desire to understand its origin and purpose, transforming it from a mere message into a phenomenon. It elicited a spectrum of reactions: confusion, fascination, even a touch of fear. Was it a prank, a secret code, an experimental art project? The lack of immediate answers only deepened the intrigue, turning each forwarded copy into a shard of a larger, unspoken puzzle. It was unlike anything most early internet users had ever encountered. Thus, these unusual digital artifacts began to shape a nascent form of online behavior: collective investigation. Users, often strangers across geographical divides, united by the shared experience of receiving a perplexing message. This communal effort to decipher the unknown, sparked by a single digital incident, marked the true beginning of the Internet's enduring fascination with its own mysteries. To truly grasp why such a peculiar digital message gained so much traction, we must understand the early Internet user's mindset. Digital literacy was in its infancy. Most people were new to the online world, lacking the ingrained skepticism common today. The internet felt like a realm of endless possibilities, where rules were unwritten and anything could happen. There was a profound sense of wonder, an almost childlike openness to new experiences. The very act of connecting to strangers across the globe was still a novelty, and the information flowing through the wires felt inherently exciting. This environment naturally fostered a high degree of trust, often blindly, in the digital content that arrived in one's inbox. The anonymity offered by early email addresses also played a significant role. Users could adopt new identities, shed real-world inhibitions, and explore ideas without immediate consequence. This freedom, while liberating, also created a perfect canvas for hoaxes, elaborate pranks, and experimental storytelling to flourish, often indistinguishable from genuine information. Information spread differently too. There were no sophisticated algorithms pushing trending topics. Instead, it was a manual, often word-of-mouth process, augmented by forwarding chains and forum discussions. Verification was a laborious task, requiring specialized knowledge or access that most general users simply didn't possess, making critical assessment difficult. This unique combination of boundless curiosity, inherent trust, nascent digital identity, and slow information dissemination created a fertile ground. It was an environment perfectly primed for a seed of mystery to take root and blossom into a widespread phenomenon. When a cryptic, unsolicited message landed, it wasn't immediately discarded. It was often opened, analyzed, and shared. Beyond the technical limitations and novelty, the mysterious email tapped into a deeper human psychological need: the desire to solve puzzles and find meaning in ambiguity. The early internet, with its vast, unstructured data, became a new frontier for these innate human tendencies. It offered a blank slate for collective interpretation and speculation. Early online communities quickly transformed into digital campfire circles. People would gather in Usenet groups, IRC channels, and early web forums to share their received messages, compare notes, and theorize about the email's origins. This collaborative spirit was not just about solving a riddle, it was about forging connections and building a shared understanding in a new medium. The mysterious email wasn't merely a piece of data, it became a catalyst for nascent online storytelling. Users would invent elaborate backstories, attribute mythical significance, or even claim to have made progress in deciphering its elusive code. This collective fiction building added layers of intrigue, making the phenomenon richer and more enduring. It also appealed to the sense of being in on something. Receiving such an email felt like being chosen for a secret mission or invited into an exclusive club. This feeling of special access, even to something utterly confusing, was a powerful motivator for engagement and propagation, driving the email's viral spread long before viral became a mainstream term. This era fostered an incredible thirst for knowledge and shared discovery within a largely unknown digital landscape. If these early digital enigmas pique your curiosity, remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next dive into the internet's hidden history and the compelling secrets it still holds. Proving the existence of these early, mysterious emails decades later is a challenge, yet fragments of evidence persist, much like archaeological finds. The ephemeral nature of early digital communication meant many were lost forever. However, dedicated digital historians and internet archivists have managed to unearth fascinating clues that corroborate their prevalence. Our primary evidence comes from early digital archives, forgotten websites, defunct forum databases, and recovered Usenet newsgroup posts. These digital cemeteries contain discussions, warnings, and shared copies of the cryptic messages themselves. It's a painstaking process, requiring a deep dive into the nascent internet's messy, often unstructured past. Digital forensics has played an unexpected role. Occasionally, old hard drives from early internet pioneers are discovered containing long-forgotten email caches. These digital time capsules sometimes hold copies of these unusual messages, offering direct, if scarce, evidence of their circulation and content, providing invaluable insights into their historical context. Beyond technical recovery, personal accounts from early adopters are crucial. Many individuals vividly recall receiving or discussing a mysterious email that captivated their online circle. These anecdotal testimonies, though subjective, collectively paint a consistent picture of a widespread phenomenon that left a lasting impression on early internet users. These fragmented whispers, digital fossils, and human memories are all that remain of the initial spark that ignited these digital riddles. They challenge us to piece together a narrative from scattered data points, confronting the fragility of digital history and the difficulty of reconstructing events from an era when record-keeping was rudimentary at best. Further historical evidence for the mysterious email phenomenon can be found in more specific digital artifacts. Screenshots, often grainy and low resolution, shared on personal GeoCities or AngelFire websites, captured these enigmatic messages in their original form. These early web pages became digital museums, preserving glimpses into the peculiar content that captivated users. Forum threads, meticulously archived, offer rich contextual data. Discussions about that strange email or the cipher message detail how users attempted to decipher the cryptic text, trace its origin, and share their theories. These threads reveal the collective effort and intense speculation surrounding messages that seem to come from nowhere, challenging established digital norms. Mentions in early digital zines or tech blogs from the mid to late 90s also provide corroborating evidence. These publications, often run by enthusiasts, would occasionally cover internet oddities, including particularly notable or widespread mysterious emails. They served as a form of early media, documenting strange occurrences and sharing them with a broader, tech-savvy audience. The slow, organic process of cross-referencing these disparate sources, from personal websites to forum posts and niche publications, allows historians to reconstruct the spread and impact of these digital anomalies. It reveals not just isolated incidents, but a consistent pattern of unusual emails circulating, mutating, and evolving as they traverse the nascent global network. We see not just one singular mysterious email, but a constellation of similar evolving digital anomalies. Each stands as a testament to that era's unique vulnerabilities and fascinations. They collectively demonstrate how a new communication medium, still finding its footing, became an unexpected breeding ground for perplexing digital lore and enduring unanswered questions. The legacy of these early, mysterious emails extends far beyond mere historical curiosity. They played a significant role in the genesis of internet urban legends and early digital lore, shaping how online communities perceived and interacted with the unknown. They were, in essence, the internet's first ghost stories, passed through modem lines instead of campfires. These incidents inadvertently fostered a nascent sense of digital skepticism. As people encountered more and more inexplicable emails, a collective awareness began to develop regarding hoaxes, misinformation, and the need for verification. While often born from frustration, this critical thinking eventually became a vital tool for navigating the growing online world. Furthermore, the mysterious email served as an unintentional blueprint for future online phenomena. The concept of a cryptic message demanding collective decipherment directly influenced the development of early alternate reality games, ARGs, and complex viral marketing campaigns. It established a model for engagement through enigma, a strategy still employed today. It also spurred the creation of dedicated online communities focused specifically on unraveling digital enigmas. These groups, formed around shared interest in particular mysterious emails or similar puzzles, were foundational for later internet mystery subcultures. They proved the power of crowdsourcing intelligence to solve complex, elusive digital riddles. This single, enigmatic digital missive, or rather the archetype it represents, arguably shaped how we approach unknown digital phenomena. It forged a path for the very internet mysteries we still pursue today, teaching us about the power of collective curiosity and the enduring allure of the unexplained in the vast, interconnected world. Considering the strange origins of these early internet curiosities, one must reflect on our present digital landscape. Do we have our own mysterious emails today? Perhaps not in the same raw, nascent form, but sophisticated phishing attempts, deepfake-laden scams, and complex viral hoaxes serve a similar role, baffling and manipulating users with unprecedented technological prowess. Future generations might look back at our current digital habits and obsessions with the same bewilderment we reserve for early internet oddities. Will our relentless pursuit of social media trends, our unquestioning acceptance of AI-generated content, or our often casual sharing of personal data seem utterly bizarre, even reckless to them? The enduring human fascination with the unknown remains constant, regardless of the technological medium. Whether it's a cryptic email from the 90s or a sophisticated AI-generated deepfake, challenging our perceptions of reality today, our primal drive to investigate, categorize, and understand the inexplicable persists, pushing the boundaries of discovery. Thankfully, digital literacy has evolved significantly. The initial naivety of early internet users has largely been replaced by a more critical, albeit sometimes weary, skepticism. Yet, the sheer volume and sophistication of modern digital deceptions ensure that the dance between curiosity and caution continues, a perpetual challenge for the discerning online citizen. Just as we marvel at these foundational internet oddities, future historians will undoubtedly ponder our own digital mysteries. They might dissect the mysterious email in its modern forms, tracing its evolutionary path from simple curiosity to complex threat. What digital oddities from our time do you think future generations will find truly bizarre? Share your theories in the comments below and join our community of digital detectives as we continue to unravel the internet's greatest mysteries.